They say practice makes perfect, but then they said nobody's perfect. So I stopped practicing. Stephen Wright. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of our Life Lessons videos here at Step Up to Greatness. I, of course, am your greatness facilitator, Dustin Gruss. This is the place to get your tips, tricks, inspiration, motivation, all in order to move you forward toward a life of greatness. Happy Monday to you and happy Memorial Day. Hopefully you have perfect weather where you're at, a perfect setup, the perfect amount of food, and a perfect time ahead of you. Perfect. Are you one of those people that needs to be in control of everything and things that need to be perfect 100% of the time? I know I've taken about 8 or 9 takes of this video so far, and I need to get over that it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. But what about you? If things aren't perfect in your life, how do you react? Do you get upset? Do you get frustrated? Are you irritable? Do you annoy the people around you? Take it out on them? Do people not want to be around you? Do you hesitate to take part in things in life if you know that you're not going to get it perfectly? You see, a lot of times our perfectionism is a result of control we didn't have in another part of our life. So we then try to make sure we're in control of everything we can, and sometimes we don't experience life because of that. See, life isn't perfect, and that's okay. But when we try to hold on to that perfection, we are actually limiting our growth and our happiness, because so much growth happens between the times where we fall, we stumble, we fail, but then we try again and we learn from it and we grow from it. But if you aren't taking the time to learn, to take chances and grow and allow things to not be perfect, well, you're not living life. You see, perfectionism, unfortunately, it doesn't contribute to our wellness. It actually damages our self-worth. Because when you're a perfectionist, and if you view anything that you do less than perfection being up here, you view it as below mediocre. Everything here is good, it's okay. You want things perfect. But if it's not here, you suddenly take it down to here. So what I'm saying is, it's okay to not be perfect, for things to not be perfect. But we have to change ourselves to change that mindset, to know that things aren't going to be perfect. But again, that's going to open up the possibilities for growth and happiness as a result, because we're experiencing life. And yeah, we're going to make mistakes. Things are going to go wrong. That's okay. You can't have a rainbow without the rain, right? Here's some ways to help break your perfectionism. 1, think of perfection as an illusion. Because honestly, that's what it really is. Nothing is ever going to be 100% perfect. It's just not. Perfection is an illusion. And those people you see in the advertisements, the models and everything that have the perfect body and stuff, airbrushed. Yep, pretty much. And you could probably point out a few times in this video already, I am certainly not perfect. But that's okay. Now, the other thing is, you have to give yourself permission to try. Permission to try to do things, expecting that it's not going to be perfect. It's okay if it's not. And then the last part, when you do try, you want to take on an attitude of progress. You're not going for perfection, you're going for progress. We're trying to grow. And again, if things are only ever perfect, you're not really going to grow, because honestly, if you're keeping things perfect, then you're putting a cap on it. You see, you're putting a cap on it for it to be perfect. But if you aim for progress, what you think would be perfect, you can actually take it beyond or take it to there and grow from the next spot. So take on an attitude of progress instead of perfection. And really, the main thing is allow yourself to make mistakes. We're human. Perfection is illusion. We're human, and no human is perfect. Not one. Think of some of the greatest athletes over time. You know, and Super Bowls and NBA Finals and World Series and all that. Like, did they complete 100% of their passes and make every one of their shots, get a hit every at bat, not strike out? No. Nobody was perfect. But because they allowed themselves to try, they were able to progress and get to where they needed to. You're the same. We're all the same. Those guys are all humans as well. And they're not perfect either. So no matter what the weather is today, no matter what you have planned for the day, if things put a chink in your armor, if things change, it's okay. Just try to make it better. Don't make it perfect. Just try to make it better. Accept that you don't have to be perfect. Because you're pretty great the way you are. And that's what this channel, that's what my movement is all about. Step up to greatness. That you're not going to be perfect. You're going to get knocked down. Things are going to happen. But when those things happen, you get back up, brush yourself off, keep moving forward, and you step up to greatness.